This is Seeking ASMR. Today we're just gonna do our little thrift haul video. So I have some fun things to show you today, starting with this first item, or I guess a lot of items. Is this collection of Pez dispensers. Now I'm not exactly sure how vintage these are, but I think they are semi-vintage, and now it does say $14.99. But luckily I did have a little coupon for $5 off if I spent $12 or more. So I got a little discount on these, and at that particular store, I mean, the coupon could have expired the next day or so. So just thought it was worth it to, pick up an item, and maybe we got a rare Pez here. I doubt it, but I thought it'd be fun to just open this bag and go through these and see some of the fun characters. And of course, we have a few other items as well, so just check the time stamps below if you're more interested in another item that we might show today. We'll spend a few minutes here and open up this bag and see what cool characters and, different series and franchises we might have inside. And I think we will just go ahead and simply snip the bag open so we can see what we got. So what? This must be 10 or 12 at least Pez dispensers. So let's just take a look and see what we got. Alright, so we got like a little Taz one here, of course, from Looney Tunes, and I'm just kind of interested in if we can find a year on this. I know, of course, these are super mass produced, but still somewhat collectible. Not something that I'd actually collect, but of course they are fun when you're a kid and you see them in stores and stuff. They have all different ones, of course. We see some of the ones they're selling here. It looks like you can actually fill out in order form, so that kind of gives you a little bit of indication on the age of this item. Right off the bat, I'm not exactly seeing a year that this was manufactured. Got this Taz here. Let's just check out some of the others. So this is Charlie Brown here. Oh, Charlie Brown, that's a popular Pez character, I'm sure. I doubt that's too rare. Look here, we have a Santa, originally priced at 50 cents. That's cool. I actually like when you see old price tags from, when the things were originally sold. Of course, a Santa here. Then we have the little guy from Peanuts. What's his name? Is his name actually Peanut? I don't think so. We have him from Charlie Brown or Peanuts. Let's see. Oh wow, it just looks like an elf, but what a weird, goofy elf. That's pretty cool. Pez Interactive Classic, it says. And wow, we have a little panda here. That's cool. So just a cool little sort of wildlife panda. Super fun. Let's just take a look at this one here in the different case. It's kind of open, so wow, yeah, we have an open Pez here. Let's see if maybe we see a year on this one. I'm still not seeing any sort of indication on the year. It's still pretty neat. Flintstones one. Looky there. Of course, Mickey Mouse. Just an old classic clown. Definitely maybe a little freaky there, but that's a fun one. This costs 99 cents. Wow. Alright, another Flintstones one. Here we have Fred, right? Another old jolly Santa Claus. And last but not least, look at this. Just a little sheep, just a farm animal Pez dispenser. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool lot here. I don't know what year these were from or if any of these are particularly collectible, but I thought it was just a fun little purchase. Just a fun little purchase to show on the channel, so we'll go ahead and get started. Alright, so look at this. This was a pretty lucky item, I'd say. As you notice, this is a new sealed Monopoly Deluxe Edition, of course, by Parker Brothers. Now, of course, a very classic game, and this was one of my favorites to play as a kid. Maybe we used a few house rolls, but I've never actually had my own set of Monopoly. It's always been like the family set, and I'm sure it's missing some pieces by now. So it's so nice to find this new sealed deluxe edition. And let's see if we can find a year on this, but to see some of the details here. Just a nice shiny Monopoly case by Parker Brothers. Has all the inclusions on the back here and some of the descriptions of the game. So look here. It was priced at $12. So for this new sealed Monopoly set, they were asking just $12 at my local thrift store. But board games were 50% off. So for this brand new sealed Monopoly set, this Monopoly game, I only paid $6 for, which was pretty incredible. Like I said, I don't have a new copy for myself. So this will be like, my Monopoly game that I'll have, my house and have for years to come, and be able to take good care of it. No, it's 100%, so it's so neat. I've been thrifting for a while, and you don't see many new like sealed popular board games, and I feel like Monopoly was a really, really lucky one to find, because of course it is such a big classic. So yeah, I'll definitely open this one day in the future, but for now we'll just stay nice and pristine and sealed. And then one day we'll be able to bust it out and play a nice game, and hopefully it doesn't get too heated, because I know Monopoly, people can start to take it a little personally sometime. Oh, listen to that. But yeah, this was such a lucky, cool find. I think this was the first item I found of the day when I went out the one day. So it takes a little bit of pressure off knowing I at least found one good find. We have this brand new sealed deluxe edition Monopoly. And let's go ahead and move on to another item. We have a few more to present today. Alright, and our next item, look at this, super cool and super nice Minolta Super 8 film camera. Look at this. This is the XL440 sound, meaning test it out right now. That'd be so cool. Testing, testing, testing. But no, this is not recording right now. I actually haven't tested this. But just look how clean this is. I haven't cleaned this up at all. This is how I bought this. So just look at this. Very cool, probably collectible. And wow, this was probably very, very top of the line when it came out. I've seen a few of these Super 8 cameras and I usually don't buy them. Because, you know, people aren't really filming with these anymore. It's more collectors, or maybe if a movie is using like one of these because it's supposed to be taking place in a certain time period. So this is something like this could be a movie prop or anything. And look, let's see, I paid a $4.99 for this. So just a $4.99 for this wonderful specimen. We even have a lens cover here, like a filter. So I'm sure our lens is very pristine. Again, I have no idea if this actually functions completely. It looks like it has a few different functions and inputs and outputs, and of course the microphone. But none of this is tested, but just how nice it is and how cool it looks. It was definitely worth the $5 I paid. Just look at this thing. It's pretty large, kind of heavy, just a solid, nice feel. Minolta is a very popular camera brand. You know their products are usually high quality. I'm sure this is no different. Sure, I bet this was one of their top end products at the time. This is just really, really cool to find. The Minolta XL 440 sound. Alright, so yeah, I think we're going to do one more item. Of course, I found a few more than just this week, but I always like showing the most fun, exciting items, so let me go grab the next item to tap on. Just look at this very pretty collection book. It is a anthology book, the Grimm's Complete Fairy Tales, just for $2 for this amazing hardback book. The Grimm Complete Fairy Tales. We just have all this beautiful gold color etching with these silver roses and mystical horses in the back. The cool castle, just depicting a very classic fairy tales. And look at this golden book, or like golden page etching. That is a lot of character. A beautiful cover with kind of a mystic woman on the front with like astral sparkles and more floral stuff around the edges. This beautiful gold etching all around this book with this vibrant blue. And for $2, this just seemed like such a cool book to own, you know, for just putting in a bookcase or the collection. We have all these different fairy tales. I'm sure some of them very classic. I already see Rapunzel here. And what else? The Young Giant. The Frog King. So yeah, these are just classic fairy tales presented in this collection here. And I'm sure I haven't really looked inside yet, but this just looks like such a new book. And mostly text, but we are seeing some little illustrations thrown in, but it definitely looks like most of